Hello my crafty friends, it's Pamela, and I just wanted to share a quick tutorial with you this evening about making a tassel. And I know everyone's made tassels before, it's nothing new. I've been making tassels for a really long time, but I've watched a lot of videos on tassel making, but I've never seen anyone finish a tassel the way I do. So I thought I would do a tutorial on that, just in case there's somebody who doesn't know or would like a different way to make sure that their tassel is secure. So I have all my fibers and my little ribbon and everything for my tassel, and I've folded it in half. At this point, if you want to, you can use one of these rings and just put it around the fibers in the center and continue making your tassel, and then you can use this ring to tie or attach it to a journal. But I like to tie mine with ribbon or a piece of fabric or another piece of yarn, whatever the case may be, because I like to make sure that it's really secure and that I can use it for other things besides journals. So I'm going to pull really hard because I want that to be super secure. I'm a little bit of a nut about it because I don't want it to come apart if I send it to somebody. Okay, so that feels like it's really secure. And now I'm going to make a knot way up here at the top, because I want a fairly good size loop so that I can put it on a doorknob, or kind of tied that crooked, but that's okay. Whatever the case may be. Okay, well that's going to bug me because I'm a perfectionist, so I'll redo it. Sorry. But the other thing is if you leave enough room with your tassel here, you can do the little slip knot through something else and let it hang. And then you can always attach this ring later, and you can make this piece shorter and still attach it to your journal. So that's how I do that part, which is kind of typical, I think, of most people. And then I'm going to take another piece of ribbon, and it's good length. It's about almost 2 feet, and you don't necessarily need that much, but that's what this piece is, pre-cut from another project. And I'm going to make a loop. This is the different part. This is how I finish mine off, that maybe other people haven't seen this before. And I'm going to put that loop right here at the top of the tassel. Now you want to leave a little bit of room. You want the neck of the tassel down from the top so you get that little puffball kind of effect. So I'm just going to hold on to all of my fibers and to that loop here at the top. Now I'm going to take, here's the other end of the loop, and here's the other end of that piece of ribbon, and I'm just going to wrap it around really tight. And I'm holding here really tight. Hang on. I lost my grip. Okay. I'm just going to tie. I'm going to wrap it around, and I'm going to pull really tight here. And I'm going to wind up. So I'm winding up to the top of the tassel. I'm kind of pulling as I go because I want that to be super secure. Like I said. Come on, little end. Okay. Here's that loop. What we're going to do is we're going to put this end through that loop right there. Kind of hold on to it. Here's the other end. You're going to pull. You can see what it's doing. It's grabbing that end and it's putting it underneath the neck. And you just gently pull, because you don't want to pull too far. It'll come all the way through, but you want to pull hard enough that you can feel it and it's really firm right here. Then what I do is just trim it super close. I'm going to give it another little tug. Now you can cut this piece off or you can let it hang because it's just another piece of ribbon. And then you can cut your little frayed ends off, make it even however you want. You get it here. Oops. Perfect. And now it's super tight and I have that little poof right there. And that's your tassel. Now you can do this same technique with embroidery floss. And you can get these, you know, you can go and buy these little tiny tassels at the hobby store or online somewhere, and usually get 6 or maybe 8 of them for $3 or $4. But for $3 or $4 of embroidery floss, you can make a lot of tassels. So with the little embroidery floss, it's the same thing. I'm just going to undo a bunch here. And I just wrap it around my fingers, depending on, and it could be 3 fingers if you want a longer tassel, if you want a shorter one. Just depends. You can just spread your fingers apart a little bit, and I just wrap it around. And it might be 10 or 12 times, it might be 20 times. It just depends on how fluffy you want that tassel to be. Okay, then I'm going to cut another piece off. And I'm going to put it through the middle here. And the same thing. I'm going to tie it. And then tie it up a little bit higher. And I love these little tiny tassels. They're so cute to put on pages and on paper clips, altered paper clips and things, so they're so fun. Now we've got this. So we're going to do the same thing, and you can even use variegated thread or multi-colors of thread at the same time. Just wrap different colors around. And sorry, phone calls. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to get a little loop. And you're going to put that at the top of your tassel. And then just wrap. Okay. I've wrapped what I feel is enough. I'm going to put this through there. I think this is the one, and then oops, let's get that out of the way. And then just pull. And again, it just pulls it right down underneath, and it's nice and tight. You can see it kind of going in there. I'm going to cut it right here. Let's give it a little tug. And then we're going to cut all of these. Now, where did it go? Oh, I take a toothbrush, and this is a soft bristle. I probably really need one that's more of a hard bristle. And I just kind of scruff it up so that you can loosen up those threads. And I'm not very neat about it, just kind of, you know, get in there and get messy with it. I think that I need to put a hard bristle toothbrush on my list, because it will work a lot better. But anyway, you just kind of mess it up a little bit, and you can see it's starting to, the threads are starting to come loose. come untwisted from each other. And then I just give it a little fluff, and there you go. How cute are those, right? So that's my little tutorial on tassel making, and I hope you give it a try if you haven't seen that technique before, because it really does make these necks secure, and they're really firm, so they're not going to come undone as easily as other options that I've seen. Anyway, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. See you soon. Bye-bye.